Hello everybody, my name is Phyllis. Today I am reading the full, uncut answers Donald gave during his recent press briefing. Let us begin. I was asked to by Saudi Arabia, by UAE, by Qatar and by Iran. We were all set to go. It's about at this time right now, and it would have been a massive attack. We're all set to go. But when the Allies asked to call it off, you got to sort of say, well, let's see. And the reason they asked is they think there's a deal. There's a deal on Hormuz, and then there will be a deal on the nuclear, or you might call it the denuclearization of Iran. I call it the denuclearization of Iran. We're holding it. We'll just see. We can do it any time we want. But we were asked by the three primary groups. We were also asked by Iran very strongly, actually. They said we'd like to make a deal. Now, you know, I don't know what they say because a lot of times they'll say that to me, and then they'll go out and say, we don't know what he's talking about. Obviously, they don't want to be attacked, and they knew the extent of the attack because they saw it forming. Well, now what we're doing is we're talking to them in the form of a negotiation. It begins tomorrow afternoon, and we'll see if it's true. I'd love to do that. Save a lot of lives. Save a lot of unnecessary power, to be honest with you. It would take many, many years to ever build it back. If it could, I don't think it would be even buildable back. So we had an attack that would be the biggest attack since World War II, and it would have been disastrous for them. And they didn't want us to do it. And frankly, Saudi Arabia didn't want it either. They thought that a deal is imminent. We'll just see. We'll just see how it is. We're ready to go any time we want. Would I rather make a deal? I'm not looking to kill people because people die. A lot of people die, and we don't want that. So they asked us, Iran specifically, but the other three said, I asked Saudi Arabia, the king, the crown prince, I said, what would you rather do? Would you rather have us do this or not? They said, we would much prefer a deal as opposed to an attack, because you don't know where these attacks lead. I mean, will they be flooded with people pouring into their country and disaster? A lot of bad things can happen. Oh, they don't approve. Look, we have a man named Todd Lee. He's outstanding in every way. Most of you know who he is. You're not going to find a better person. And it's because I backed Cornyn's opponent, and his opponent won in a landslide. That's the only reason it's happening. But I will say, there are a lot of people that people were hurt so badly. 22 suicides. They were destroyed. Their families were destroyed for doing things that honestly, there's never been an attack on any group of people in this country, in my opinion. Maybe one. There's one group that was attacked violently and viciously like these people were attacked. And this would be a reimbursement for the pain that they suffered. A lot of people like it. If they don't approve time, I put it back on the table. A lot of people like it. A lot of big supporters of Trump like it. Well, I'm going to look at it. I mean, so far it's accusations. I'll be looking at it. We're very much involved in that. We have a big stake in that. So does the world. So we're looking at it. I don't want to say that. It was going to be a massive attack. It was going to be an attack that would have been by far the biggest attack since World War II. But they've asked us not to do it. They said, please don't do it. And their neighbours said that too. And so we're just going to see whether or not we can make a deal for the denuclearization tomorrow. Some negotiations, as you say, but it will. He's going to do a great job. He's outstanding, as you know. He's an outstanding man. You look at his education. He was immediately, very early at a young age, went to the head of Sullivan and Cromwell, one of the most prestigious, maybe the most prestigious law firm in the world. He headed up, well, let's see, look at the companies, look at what he did. Oh, by the way, and he was for 4 years, he was a great SEC chairman. I want him to do what he wants to do. He's an outstanding person. Everybody wanted him, and he's truly outstanding. So, that was today's complete brief on massive military operations, the hottest stocks, and historical exceptions. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please give this video a like and leave a comment. Bye!